Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Yeah, it was a very uneventful day, I would say. Broadly in line, however, with the forecast, here the Ethereum chart. We've seen, as you know, here this A, B, C structure to the downside. That C wave could be completed. Is it likely? Not yet. I need to see more price action. The thing is, this was only a 3-wave rally to the upside. And it just doesn't look like the yellow wave count. So as already communicated in the last videos, the white wave count seems to be leading. This is pretty much in line with the Bitcoin chart. It's a WXY structure that I'm tracking. And in the Y wave, we completed an A wave, rallied in the B wave. Unless this B wave extends, I'm watching for a C wave to the downside now, possibly targeting $2,600 next. Why am I looking for this move down? Because we had a 5-wave price decrease, a descent here from the Monday high. This is in 5 waves. And then we've just now seen choppy price consolidation, which resembles either a triangle or a flat structure, which is probably currently developing the C wave that I mentioned in the last video, right? You remember in the last video we talked about, okay, possibly we had here a wave one to the downside of this C wave. And the idea was that, okay, the idea that the C wave to the downside is unfolding is valid, technically valid, as long as the price stays below 3,283. But already a break above the micro resistance area here would indicate that maybe short-term something a little bit more bullish is playing out. That could, for example, be an extended B wave. No problem, can easily do that, be prepared for it. But if we see a sustained break below the red line here, below $2,980, that is when the trapdoor starts to open. We're likely dropping down one level here. Yeah? And the next support would then most likely be around 2,869. But at the moment, nothing unusual is happening on the market, just moving sideways. Slow consolidation after the drop that we had yesterday. And I shared with you in the last video, looking at the microstructure, it appears likely that we might get a bit of a bounce from there, which is happening at the moment, but could still reach resistance, which is between 3,150 and 3,224. And then, however, as soon as we break below that first red line, as I said, the trapdoor is likely open. And then this third wave to the downside is unfolding, a fourth and a fifth. Looking at the micro structure, if we say, okay, this might have been wave 1, even if it stretches to 3,181, for example, just assuming, then the first ideal target is the 138 percent extension at 2,845. We should then see another 4-5 pattern, and that might take us here into this region, in this white lower target region, really. So yeah, at the moment we have seen a bit of a bounce, but that is not expected to be very bullish at this stage. Structure doesn't really support that. Of course, anything could happen, and if the B wave extends, then we might target this area up there. We looked at that yesterday. That is actually the VRVP, well, not the VRVP, that's the point of control on the VRVP. So, and it would be A, B, C in the B wave then, and then we should get a C wave down. This is not really predictable, but the structure obviously gives us some levels to watch, like the resistance range that I just communicated. Besides this, there's really not much more to add, so hope you all liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.